So around the greens, you get two basic shots. So you get your pitch shot, which flies a little further and stops quicker. You get your chip shot, which doesn't fly very far, but it spends a long time on the ground running up to the hole. The shot like that I'm going to demonstrate now is a chip shot, where you want to just get it over the rough stuff onto the green and get it running as soon as possible. So with a pitch shot, and I've done a video on this before, there's an emphasis on feeling more of the right hand doing the work, more of an underhanded, underarmed feeling to get the ball up into the air, and of course to get it stopping quicker. But a shot like this, we do want the ball to run. We don't want it to stop too quick. We want it to run out. So it's basically more of a feeling that it's more left-handed, more left arm only. So I'll put this tee in the back of the grip, because the thing is, I want you to make sure that that tee finishes cast your left thigh. When you're doing that, you can see you're actually very quiet in the wrists, quiet in the hands, and you're also keeping the handle or the grip in front of your club head. So it looks something like this. You put the ball back in this stance because we want to hit the ball first and then the grass afterwards. So we put it back in the stance, basically opposite the big toe of our trail foot. We put our feet nice and close to each other. We have our weight more on the left side as well, favoring the left side. And then we just want to feel like we're hitting a putt. We're basically hitting a putt. I've got an 8-iron for a chip here. It's quite the hole's quite a long way away. So I've got an 8-iron, and I'm going to get it over this rough stuff and then get it running. So I just want to feel that I'm getting a little taller, a little closer to the ball by default. So I'm going to choke down, make the club a little shorter. And then from there, my weight's on my front foot, yes. And from there, I'm just going to do a little bit of a putting action where there's not a lot of wrist. So make sure when you're finished, you get in the butt end of the grip, fastest left thigh, weight forward, ball back in the stance, and just going to putt. So what we want to do with this particular technique is we want to keep the same technique, and we just want to change the club to suit the shot that we're faced with. So there you can see I don't have to cover a large area in terms of carry, in terms of getting the ball over the rough stuff and onto the green, but I do need a lot of run. So I've taken an 8-iron here, but I'm just going to stick to the same technique. You can see how well that worked. Again, not using a lot of wrist, making sure that I've got the butt end of the grip getting past my left thigh. I'll wait till forward and I hit the ball back to ensure that I hit the ball nice and crisp before the grass, and the 8-iron was ideal for that. But let's now say that the target is a little bit closer. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, you'll see the target is a lot closer. And for this distance, I'm taking my pitching wedge because I feel that's the right club for me in terms of what I have to carry and how much run I want to get out of the shot. I'm pretty happy with it. So now we're to bring the target even closer still. And for this shot, I'm going to take my lob wedge, because again, this I feel is the right club for what I have to carry, how much space I have to carry, how much of the rough grass I have to carry, and of course how much run I wanted to get out of it. You can see, yes, because it's closer, we don't want to get a lot of run out of the shot, but the technique stays the same. So the key is to get a formula going where, in a case like where I hit the 8-iron chip, it pretty much spent maybe 30% of the time in the air and rolled out 70%. And then with the pitching wedge shot, it spent closer to 40% of the time in the air, rolled out 60%. And then of course with the lob wedge shot chip, it was almost 50-50. So everyone's different. You're going to have to experiment, and I use an 8-iron pitching wedge and a lob wedge, but experiment with a 9-iron, 7-iron, see what works best for you, what you feel more comfortable with. But the thing is, get a formula going, how much carry you want to get in terms of percentage-wise, and how much of the roll you want to get percentage-wise. But again, the technique stays the same. We just change the clubs, so we keep it really simple. And that's how I want you to start playing golf better than you imagined. I'm Owen, and thanks for watching.